Avoiding the unthinkable. Understanding avoided disaster. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to explore a commonly used English phrase, avoided disaster. This phrase is not only interesting but also quite visual in its meaning. So, let's dive into understanding what it means and how you can use it in your conversations. Avoided disaster is a phrase comprising two key words, avoided and disaster. Avoided is the past tense of the verb avoid, which means to prevent something from happening or to stay away from something. Disaster refers to a sudden event that causes great damage or suffering. So, when these two words come together, the phrase describes a scenario where a severe negative event was prevented from happening. To understand the phrase better, let's look at some examples. 1. We almost missed the deadline, but we avoided disaster by working overnight. Here, the phrase is used to describe how a potentially bad situation, missing a deadline, was prevented. 2. The pilot managed to land the plane safely. He really avoided disaster there. In this sentence, avoided disaster is used to describe preventing a very dangerous situation, a plane crash. These examples show that the phrase can be used in various contexts, from everyday problems to life-threatening situations. Understanding synonyms and similar expressions can enrich your vocabulary. Here are some phrases that have a similar meaning to avoided disaster. Averted a crisis, dodged a bullet, escaped a calamity, prevented a catastrophe. Each of these expressions carries a sense of escaping or preventing a severe negative event. In English-speaking cultures, avoided disaster is often used both in serious and light-hearted contexts. It's important to understand the tone of the conversation, as this phrase can be used to express relief, gratitude, or even humor. That's all for today's lesson on the phrase, avoided disaster. Remember, language learning is all about understanding the nuances and contexts of phrases. We hope this video helps you grasp this interesting English expression. Keep practicing, and see you in our next lesson.